Quote-unquote normal speaking is taken for granted in everyday life. Speaking can be characterized by clear intelligibility of a message, whereas in singing there's a broader pitch range and varied duration, intensity, and rhythm of words that may compromise intelligibility. I focus on breaking the norm of formally articulated conversational speech and instead singing my words. In the social context of college, where studying is typically a serious session, I offend the pretense of intelligibility and formal aspects of speech. I violated my norm in the H-Space dormitory lobby lounge area of the Claremont Residential Center at Emory University. All 10 encounters were one-on-one, and the subjects were third-year students studying alone for upcoming exams. The social setting was quiet and focused on academia. None of the subjects were with friends, so it was private. I approached them when we were alone so they would be oblivious to my behavior. Every word I spoke was in a sing-song voice, and I asked how their studies were in a casual way. I was amused by my subjects' reaction, but also embarrassed. It was hard not to laugh from entertainment, but also from a fear of that the subject would think of me as strange. I felt embarrassed because in Korean culture, respect is established by formally articulated speech, contrasting to the natural lightheartedness of singing. This is an interesting moment of self-reflection because I realized that although I consider myself as an outgoing person, I felt embarrassed to violate a norm that was established throughout my life within my personal social setting of childhood. The fact that I still felt embarrassed in a different social setting such as this can be applied to a broader societal context, and that it implies that norms can carry over into different situations and that they vary in intensity and power over the individual. Overall, females were more amused and open to reciprocating my sing-speaking, an adaptation reminiscent of Henson's article where a norm is manipulated. Males expressed a lot of confusion and hesitant responses. 6 subjects immediately smiled when I sung "Smoke." 8 began to raise their pitch at the end of their sentences as if they were questioning my behavior and confused by it. One subject was deeply disturbed, shifted away from me, and refused to speak, indicating discomfort. I began to feel mortified and left H-Space in fear that the abnormal social interaction would define who I am in their eyes. I felt like a shunned prisoner from the negative sanctions of that student, the guard. I experienced difficulty to wait for my last subject to leave H-Space until I could approach my next unknowing student. I did this to ensure that no student would have prior knowledge of my norm-breaking behavior and possibly exhibit a reaction that does not accurately represent their initial thoughts. I also encountered difficulty with the subject who refused to interact verbally with me since I was not able to gather more specific data or observations that could more directly indicate their thoughts about my abnormal behavior. The following video is a reenactment between my friend and I.
Hey, Pratik.
Hey, what's up, Hannah?
That army meeting was terrible. What did you think?
I mean, it was bad, but not as terrible as you're making it seem.
Oh my god, really? Well, you're just a great person, Pratik.
Why are you singing? I'm so confused.